We have people in positions of power, very high positions, those we are supposed to trust to do their job. The trouble is that these people tend to come from corporations which lobby the government in their favor. Sometimes they end up going back to the government position they once had. That's called the revolving door. That isn't exactly fair, don't you think? You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you. This is a continuation of the previous video I have done on the revolving door, the collusion in between big business and big government. If you haven't seen that already, please go to the description below. I will have a link there for you to click on. I want to show you this amazing resource, one of the best websites that is out there that deals with the revolving door, and that is opensecrets.org. I've shown you over the years this website before, but never specifically for the revolving door. This is an amazing resource to have to keep in mind. They have all types of information on this site, but today let's stick with this. On the left-hand side, you see a menu, and you can choose from there. And one of the things that you can choose is administrations. So if you want to know what kind of connections this current administration has with big business, you can do that. So currently it's under Barack Obama, but if I want to search, for example, under Trump, I just click on Trump, and here it comes, a big list of all of the names. So Mike Pompeo was with the Central Intelligence Agency. You could see the CFTC, the Department of Commerce, everybody in line here. So if I want to just search through, look, for example, Rex Tillerson, okay, Department of State. I can click on this individual's name. I can get a timeline of what they were involved in, when those dates were, to and from, and you can see their whole employment history. It's such a good website. I mean, it breaks it down so simply. You can see it there. Then you can go off and search it for yourself on another website should you choose to do so. But you don't have to rely on the mainstream media. You don't have to rely on them to put those little tidbits in. If you notice, if you read the mainstream media articles, you may see that in brackets. They may say, okay, he's former in this position. You can actually just go there, search it for yourself. Empower yourself. That's what I'm trying to help you with. Give you all the resources that you need. And every day we're coming up with new and new resources. This just happens to be one of them. So another thing that you can do on this website is go to the search feature. So you can search for a particular person, and you can decide if this is something that you want when you look at, for example, Kushner, let's say, right? So I can search through. I just basically typed his name in, hit enter, and now I'm going in. I select, okay, there's just one person here, Jared Kushner. I can go in and see what their involvement is. And the same basic website comes up here. Employment timeline, I get everything that he's involved in, and the employment history as well. There's a lot to cover here. I can see even his education, should I choose to do so, where he got his degrees and what years they were and all of that. So I can click at the top here onto specifically revolving door. I can go in there. On the left hand side, I get that menu once again. So I can go through the different agencies if I want. I have a lot of options here. I can break this down, or I can just do a search. So it depends on what you are looking for specifically. Look at the White House. I can go through White House. I can click down, look at every single name that's involved right now. That, to me, is so important. It's so important to have this, because when I'm looking at a different website and I think, who is this person? I want to know who their connections are. I want to know who they're involved with. And then all of a sudden I realize, oh, wait a minute, this individual was working for the government in the previous administration. Now he's in this administration. Wait a minute, he was with Goldman Sachs before that. And I could do those type of searches. So I could look for example, Paulson. And you'll see there's Henry Paulson. I could look through and see who he was involved with before, and you'll see Goldman Sachs. And then he moves in to the Department of Treasury. That's right. So This is the type of thing that you need to be aware of. I think that this is a great resource. Once again, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to let you know this. I should have included in the last video, but I think this is good to separate it. This is a great place to check out. Once again, that is opensecrets.org. Go through the search feature, and then you can go through the rest of the website, in fact, and see what else they have to offer. If you found this video informative, please give me a thumbs up. Last but not least, if you found the video informative, I know you will find my books, The Money GPS and my new release, Global Economic Collapse, even more informative. Links are in the description below. Take care.